Greetings friends and enemies, it's RINN and welcome to the ArtStruggle channel. And happy Pride Month! A long time no see, I had some technical issues that are still not quite fixed, so I can't promise I'll go back to regular posting yet. Honestly, I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this video because my editing software doesn't work on Windows 7 that I am currently forced to use, but I just could not post a video during the entire Pride Month. At least I hope it will be finished before the end of June, especially that somewhere around the time of posting, it's gonna be the channel 2 years anniversary. In the first video I posted on this channel 2 years ago, I drew my OC group celebrating Pride, so this year I decided to introduce you to a different OC group, also celebrating Pride. During this computerless time, I managed to focus on polishing the script for my comic titled Close Enough that I've been planning to make since I was 16 years old, I believe. So today I'll be drawing all the queer characters out of the main 11. Although to be honest, one of them doesn't really make an appearance in the first season, but I have an idea for him in the next season, if I'll ever make it. I will be naming all the flags that I am drawing here today, but I won't be explaining the identities because we'd be here all day. But if you need, I will include the links to the definition of all of them in the description, and I highly encourage you to read about them. But I will just say that there's gonna be some very specific and less known labels involved, and if you're the type of person to say, why there's so many labels, there are new label made up every day, it's too much. I feel you, but there is a reason for it. We live in a world where people believe there's a right way to feel and ignore and invalidate every other way, but humans can feel very differently, so we started naming those differences. But naming just one wasn't enough because everyone is different and people are just much more complicated than that, so we needed more and more labels. You don't have to know them all, you don't have to identify with any of them, but sometimes it's good to know a few because it can give you a perspective on how different people can feel and how complex are our feelings. So I hope you'll watch this video with an open mind, even if you yourself are skeptical about labels, because trust me, I am an abolish all labels and let's just normalize all feelings kind of person myself, but it's all the process and we need them. That's the world we live in. So starting with the front, we have the main character. Her name is Aiko and she uses she/her pronouns, and the flag that is on her dress is a lesbian flag. Aiko is 22 years old, so she's my age, and she's a fashion design major. She comes from a rich family and she's a walking perfection. At least it seems like it. The person she's snuggling with is Yuki. Yuki doesn't really care about pronouns, but when asked directly about them, usually will say she, they. And the flags you can see on her is the bisexual on the beanie, the Recipromantic on the t-shirt, demisexual on the pin, and you can vaguely see the gender apathic flag on the nose tape, although actually you probably can see. I was running out of space where to put them, I'm so sorry. Also, if I had more space to put more flag, I would also add Autigender. Yuki is a 19-year-old mute autistic working at a restaurant and doing unpaid internship at a book publishing house. They also write their own book and they are also very responsible, organized, and I wrote responsible twice in the script. They are very responsible, organized person. Next up we have Haru on the left from Yuki. He uses he/they pronouns, and the canvas he's carrying have an Aroace flag, which stands for Aromantic Asexual. Aroace identity has more flags than that, and that's probably stands for all flags here. The pride flags aren't very regulated, so there's just a lot of version because there's a lot of people on the internet just designing them, not knowing that someone already designed them, or just not liking the flag and designing their own version. So like, yeah. They also have the intersex flag on the necklace and the trans flag on the bandana on his wrist. Haro is a 21-year-old art major. He is also autistic. He's a very honest person that cares a lot about his friends. On the right, we have a kissing couple. Nico, the one with the pigtails, uses Z-Zim Neopronouns. I will also include the article about Neopronouns if you need one. Has 3 bows with the flag, one on the back of the dress with a Demigirl flag, and 2 in the hair are Aromantic and Pansexual. Nico is 27-year-old. Z is also autistic and has ADHD. Z is a cosplayer and gamer who works at their parents' fabric store. Nico is very loud and energetic person, but has a lot of insecurities and anxiety, and I just want to say that Z is the cutest bean and I love him with all my heart. But I don't have favorites. The person Z is kissing is Lena, going by they, them. The flag in their hand are Gynosexual and Demiromantic, and the flag on the t-shirt is non-binary. Lena is 25 years old, they are dyslexic, and they work a very unimportant retail job. They don't really like, you know how it is. After work, they love doing crafts, they are also a witch. And no, the story is not a fantasy, there's no like actual fantasy book magic. It's just like kind of philosophy or lifestyle. At the top we have Erika, who is actually Yuki's sister. She go by she, her pronouns, and she has the trans flag on the pin and the asexual flag on the t-shirt. I was also thinking about putting the Ambiamorous flag somewhere, but again, I didn't have any idea where. She's a 26-year-old with ADHD and she works on sex cams voluntarily. We support sex workers in this house. She's not very obnoxious or loud, but she can think really fast and stay calm in extreme situations, and she's also very compassionate towards her loved ones. Now next to her is her boyfriend Kenji. He is a cis man who also don't really care about pronouns, but I like to refer to him with the he, him pronouns because I really wanted to think that he's a guy, a cis guy. If you don't know, cis means not trans, who just love feminine expressions, and that's so cool. The flags you can see on him are Polyamorous flag on the dress, Omnisexual flag made into eyeshadow, and a little gender non-conforming or gender creative flag on the bracelet. Kenji is a 29-year-old doctor with OCD and prosthetic leg. The last character is Elias, whose pronouns are he, him. Now, there was a bit of a dilemma about his name. I originally wanted to name him Elias, but I quickly forgot the name and used Ethan as a placeholder. Then I remembered the original name, but I forgot again which name I wanted to use in the first place, so I was just using them interchangeably. It's complicated, I don't have a memory. I asked my Instagram followers about the name, and you can guess what they choose. They chose Ethan. They chose Ethan, so I didn't listen to them because I do not give a shit. Just kidding. I just googled both the names and decided that Elias fits better because it's more popular in Norway, where he came from. I am talking about him for probably too long. The flag he has on him, the big cape, is a gay man flag. Some gay men uses the rainbow flag and it's valid, but there is an alternative flag as the rainbow one became a symbol more of an LGBTQ+ community as a whole. Elias is a deaf corporate worker, he's 27 years old and he's Lena's brother. So this is the whole squad. I don't have yet the exact date when the comic will be published, but I do have like the ideal deadline to be October 2022 and a stretch deadline to be June 2023. Yes, I know it's a big difference, but it's really hard for me to tell how long this will take, so you can probably expect the premiere to be somewhere in between those months. And I also will update the date when we move closer to it. So you can expect me to make some more videos related to the comic in the meantime. I honestly can't wait. These characters were my gay escape for a long time, so I am very attached to them and I hope you love them like I do. And for now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it if you like, and see you in the next one. I hope soon. Bye! I will try to edit it out, but if you can hear the fan, I don't care. It's 32 degrees outside and I am extremely hypersensitive to temperature, so if you don't want me to die, you're gonna live with that. Or just don't watch the video, I don't know.